seen Squirtle specifically really make things tough for Wolf. Like, Squirtle's frame data is crazy. His movement is really crazy if he's like spacing back and forth and just like baiting out and whiff punishing Wolf, which is not something a lot of characters get to do, by the way, because that Wolf kind of just gets to do what he wants. So this could definitely be tough for Wolf until it starts switching into like the slower, bigger characters that Wolf can actually like kind of contest with.
Yeah, for sure. But I also think that Wolf Nair is just such a good move in general. Landing with it's going to make it pretty hard to get some punishes with Squirtle. If you're able to like get the super aggressive play against him, it can be a problem. But also Squirtle dies super early, so have to be careful in these ledge situations. Able to make it back on stage and get some damage here.
Yeah, things looking about even so far. All right, KinJade is the one that's going to tech today. Okay, they're both teching.
Yes, techs are so important in this matchup. You have to watch out for those smash attacks because if they get that jab lock with Squirtle, it's over.
Yeah, neither character can afford to miss a tech here. And I mean, we've seen Wolf back air take stocks at 80 on like regular weight characters. Squirtle is going to go flying.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think that being able to use Razor Leaf could be helpful here in this matchup, but you're going to have a really hard time keeping Wolf out, and that blaster is going to be a much better projectile too. So I think spending the least amount of time on Ivy as possible, unless Wolf is off stage, you might be able to like get a down air to seal out of stock. But yeah, definitely staying on Squirtle and Charizard makes sense to me.
I would agree with that, especially right now. Charizard's ledge trapping, I think, is criminally underrated. He has so many crazy kill options, like forward tilt is really strong, up B out of shield, up smash out of shield. These are all really strong options. Ooh! All right, two people being like, which one of us has the better up smash? Which is a question I can't answer, actually. Kind of clanking right there.
Yeah, doing these preemptive up Bs out of shield with Charizard. Up B is a great move, and it does have armor on it as well, but not going to work out for him. Going to lose the stock. Sorry, I'm handing everyone the
boot.
Yeah, the boot. Hotel card.
Oh yeah, sure. Whatever you want to call it now. Whatever you kids call it.
Oh yeah, I really like that high side B there from Wolf, recognizing that Ivy was going to look for that down air and able to hit him with it instead, getting back on stage and reversing the situation. Now it's Wolf's ledge trap instead. Ooh,
wow.
Okay, but the beefy up B there from Charizard, going to take that stock. Sitting at 73, which can be a little dangerous here for Squirtle, but also we've seen that Squirtle can rack up damage just like this. Going to overextend and go off stage, though, and this could be a problem.
Yeah, you weren't kidding about that Wolf Nair. It looks like it's shutting down so many different approach options when it comes to, like, getting off the ledge. Like, that beefy up B worked, but it was definitely, like, something you kind of have to choose out of desperation when you've been rinse repeated at the ledge 4 or 5 different times. Okay, this could be big, though. Ivysaur is so good on PS2.
Yes, those platform tech chases are going to be so important. I really like that patience there, waiting for Wolf to choose the tech option and then going for the up air. But switching back to Charizard. Tries to get that up B again, but armor not coming through just yet.
All right, I think he might need to change his angle on Flame Breath ever so slightly to kind of peek over the ledge a little harder. Because that's the second time it could have been a successful edge guard, but I think the spacing was just slightly off and KinJade made it back. This could also be big. No, not going to take the bait on that down smash. KinJade playing very patient at the ledge, and it's one of the few things separating them so far in this first game.
Great, big damage here. I like the turnaround on the up air there, trying to extend the combo. Not going to work out, but Squirtle playing super patient. Charging up that water gun, which can come into play if we get Wolf off stage.
Ooh, God. Okay. Ooh, as we're seeing right now. Up B, yep. Ooh. That's going to kill. Brandino's been very, very consistent with finding those Razor Leaf to Vine Whip combos. Seeing that a lot so far.
All right, tying it up here, even damage. Brandino actually taking the lead. But yeah, this is going to be big damage. Oh, really like that patience there from Wolf. That could have been scary.
I love that he's not afraid to just check him with Blaster too. Like, Squirtle can take over like ground space so quickly. And he's like, you're at least going to have to deal with this projectile. You're not going to get to just run up and just start like mixing me with down tilt and stuff.
For sure. Yeah, and landing with Wolf Nair has been working out so well for him. It seems like Brandino's definitely really struggling with like figuring out a way to punish that because it is so safe too. And it's good rising. It's just a really good move.
It's good in every scenario. It is just hot sauce. Just put it on anything. Like, it's going to work. Oh, missing the dare again. If Brandino could just secure one of these edge guards, this game could have been sealed.
Okay, not going for the up B here, playing super patient. Okay, but
there
crossing up and getting the up B to seal out the game. That was the one to hit if you're going to hit one.
Yeah, because both of them are just like kind of waiting on the other person to hit their shield. Because you saw Wolf kind of spot dodge and try to like feint like he was going to like up smash or something. But that up B will do it. I'm not 100% sure on the DI angle that should have sent that. I don't think it was like a bad angle.
I think you're supposed to DI out into the left in that situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was definitely a wonky one because it was like the reverse hit of it, so.
Yeah, so he reversed it out of shield, so it was a mix-up. You should DI away from it, so it might have been like a DI mix-up and that's why. But yeah, it looked like it barely killed.
And that's a high-pressure situation to be in. You're both at kill percent. You both have a game-winning kill option out of each other's shield, and you're both kind of in shield, so it's definitely tough. But yeah, Brandino was able to take it, but KinJade was definitely, for the most part, in control of the neutral. I think Brandino's punish game was stronger, and that's what ended up just kind of like sealing it all out.
I also think that Jade ledge trapping was like a lot better as well. Like really good stuff, and especially recoveries as well. I feel like Brandino's just kind of letting him get back on stage for free. Most of the time we see like a double jump off the ledge onto the platform just to get back to center stage, and then we see a lot of reversals because of that. So I think like locking down these ledge situations like this can be super important for making sure that this game is a lot closer for Brandino throughout the game, rather than like having to work his way back like we saw last game.
All right, he is not afraid to throw that water gun at the ledge. We saw it catching KinJade's jump earlier, just putting him in awkward spots. Amazing back throw from KinJade, though. That was a tough spot to be in. Ooh! Speaking of tough spots, hanging on that ledge a little bit too long. That wolf flash is insanely powerful. Easily going to clean that stock up.
For sure. I really like the way that Brandino's using jab on Charizard to kind of like check. It's not like a great move for combos or anything, but just trying to pressure KinJade out of shield, just try to make him pick an option that... Yeah, there's that tech chase situation that we were talking about. Definitely have to hit those techs, especially at high percents.
Both of these characters just destroy you off a missed tech, and it looks like Brandino was able to find the first one.
Yeah, I have to be really careful there, too. We saw that Brandino didn't have a jump, and if Wolf is able to hit that 2-frame on the down smash, that can be your stock. So have to be really careful here at the ledge, but I really like this aggressive onto stage. Able to get 44% off of that.
Yeah, and a whole bunch of pressure, too. KinJade forced to air dodge in some pretty awkward spots there. He's so good at, like, bringing things back.
Yeah. Definitely like very calm under pressure, which is exactly what you need to be against Wolf. If you panic, that's exactly what he's looking for.
Oh yeah, you jump into like a back air or something like that, it's over. All right, no jump on the Wolf. What will he do? Another one?
Okay.
Yes. Razor Leaf to Vine Whip once again just looks like a tried and true bread and butter combo for him.
Right.
Oh, that was a very laggy dash. I thought he got witch time by Wolf.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, is he good? Is this wolf time? What is happening?
He kind of does the little spin, too. Okay.
That's just going to keep checking him, finding that forward air. Okay, now, for that, I know this is, like, old, but do you just, like, hold down when you're getting thrown and then just, like, hold shield, I'm guessing?
When
you're being down thrown by Wolf?
I think that's just true. Like, at low percents when he does the down throw dash attack, I think that it's just true.
Okay.
I could be wrong, though, but...
That was the one time it didn't connect. I was like, oh, okay, who knows? Anyway, right now, Brandino looks like he's one edge guard away from moving on in winner's side here. Oh, good patience from KinJade, not panicking, but Ivysaur covers so many options. Look at where he's standing on the stage right now. That's not him having to overextend, go past the ledge, pressure you, try to like find like a drop zone, anything. From roll distance, he can just do that down air because the hitbox on it is just so big.
PT kind of looks like Oppenheimer the way he just let that
Oh
go.
my god.
I'm sorry, if I do it next week, nobody will think it's funny. The movie just came out.
Not the Oppenheimer dare, that's crazy. Is that the hitbox? Oppenheimer's? Oh my god. Ivysaur down air was Oppenheimer's vision? That's where we're going?
Yeah, that one's Nagasaki, and then the one up is Hiroshima.
We're naming them?
Sorry.
Well, that was a tragedy. Anyway, pretty solid game from both players. I know I've heard of KinJade before, and I know he's really good.
Yeah.
Brandino played it really well as well. It's just Ivysaur was just so decisive with being able to just seal stocks in like awkward spots, especially that last down air.
Yeah, I definitely take it back because I said that